So I was meaning to make this little special here quite a bit ago, but I completely forgot, so it's also going to be merged with the 200 subscriber special. Thank you for 200 subscribers, and thank you for 1,000 likes. Anyways, what is the video going to be? Well, to be honest, I don't really know. So I'm just going to do a yap sesh on what's been my channel, basically. So I started out as any other YouTuber would, starting making my channel. I was actually called Attic Cat when I first made my thing. Why? Just because I had a random image of a cat on my phone and I was like, cat, Attic Cat, Attic Cat, Attic Cat. You see what I... Anyone wanna know what's funny? We call it a loft in Britain. Anyways, continuing, well, me, I made a couple videos on, like, information about, like, fun facts. Like, my first video goes like this. Did you know Venus's years are actually shorter than its days? And I think Venus's days are about 147 Earth days, and their years are 138 Earth days. So that's an interesting fact. I made a video on how now this would be my first someone fishy video. I made a video on how well, Agnar would actually be dead because obligate ram ventilators, which means if a shark stops moving, then they instantly die because they need to move for their gills, which you may look it up. Not all sharks are, but specifically a blue shark, which, yes, I did the information. I checked the information. He is a blue shark. I obligate ram ventilators. So, yeah. Then I made a joke, and this was the first comment that I ever got. That's stolen. Like, oh my god. I've never had such a more supportive comment on my entire channel. That's stolen. Oh my god, you wanna know what the video was? It was a joke about me forgetting about Valentine's, and also saying that a dead shark has a curvier girlfriend than I will ever have. Wow, yeah, I finished sex joke. I've made sex jokes since the start. I'm back to information style videos. Can't remember what I did. And then I made my first like getting angry at someone. And it was a little animator called Happy Like a Wall, which ironically I do take inspiration from the name. It's just like my name's just a bit of more of a parody, and at the time I was still Attic Cat. And basically I said someone spent like their day animating fucking tits. Like, dude, I imagine like being so sex deprived that you spend time animating yourself curvy, well, your OC at least curvy, and guess what? The only people who are gonna simp for it are the simps themselves. So, yeah. I discovered one thing, like a month into making YouTube Shorts, that not a Happy Brit fans were not that happy. So I changed my name to Not Happy Brit. The reason is it was just like yeah. Then my favourite fan of all time. Now I made this stupid little video saying thank you for 16 subscribers. It's not a lot, but I just like the number, which by the way was only a month ago, so thank you for that. And someone saw the video, clicks on it, left a comment, and don't know their username, but I'll probably put it here. Go sub to them, because great like support from them. Anyways, as I continue, I figured out that Someone Fishy fans are very easy to rage bait, and when I discovered this, I decided, let's make a test, but make it kind of funny. That was the days when I actually wanted to craft realistic jokes and not try to make the, like, actual, like, shit posts. I'm a shit poster nowadays, but, like, I tried. I was fun. I think I was funny back when I started creating. Basically, it was just a video with, like, imagine this. Yeah. You're looking at me holding a microphone, and you probably know exactly what video it is, based on just me doing this. Basically, the lyrics just sounded like a couple slurs. So I made a video going like, whoa, what? Listen, I'm good at making my own sounds. Like, I can just drop my voice down like this, and I can just go like, whoa, what? Whoa, what? yeah, that's kind of like it. I looked into other videos that cut from this, and I thought a girl had stolen my joke, and I made a joke about it in the comment section. And so I read the comments themselves. They were bullying this little girl, like, oh my god. Rosaria Brooks, I believe her name was. Basically, the joke. Basically, I made an entire video on this. Basically, people from the fandom were just calling like her cringe just because she called a video cringe, and that was like, I was like, oh shit, these people are actually for real when they come for that like hate. So keep in mind of this. From that moment on, I believed everyone who made like a someone fishy like threat was actually being so for real and not actually joking, because I haven't really seen a very good constructed joke from someone fishy until Yo Boy TGP came in with that fumbling joke. But we'll get into that situation in a bit. So I continued. I basically said to myself, whenever someone fishy posts a video, within the next day I would have posted another video cutting from that and making my own joke. And that did well. That actually worked for me. I made about 2 sex jokes. I wasn't really that much of a whore, was I? And then there was the infamous fishing video. My god, them comments went insane. I got 3,000 views. I was like, hell yeah, which was a lot of, like, for me at the time. Continuing, I just had to call for a second, so that's probably why I touched this. But what I was talking about was, what I was going to get to was the first viral video. Ignore all that. Basically, I was just seeing this trend from a YouTuber called Nimboot, who is probably the biggest loser on the internet, because they just make, like, completely and utterly shit, like, shit posts. But they actually get popularity from this. These, like, last time I checked, I think they have, like, around 60k subscribers. Possibly even, like, in the 100,000s. I don't know. To be honest, I don't check the sub count that much. I just know this guy's pretty popular. And they make these videos like, did you know if you just say water, then, yeah. And I was just scrolling. I kept on seeing these types of videos, and I was like, I saw this guy called Armin make one, and I was like, this guy's cringe. Let's just make like a joke post, like not taking it so seriously. Like, this isn't gonna get that many views. 34,000 views. Listen, I was as disappointed as you are, because I would say that is my least favorite video that I've made of all time, just because it's popular. Now, I've had a couple videos just past 10,000 views recently, but again, we're getting to that. Overall, I was back to someone fishy, because that is probably probably the person who's made my career. So shout out to someone fishy. Like, I don't hate the videos that they make. I just doesn't fit in my category of what I like to watch. So let me put this slightly. I'm not trolling the YouTuber. I'm trolling the fans. Big difference. Now, I make a load of like shitty posts. Like, I didn't get like any. I can't off the top of my head remember any like notable moments until this point. Basically, I made a post, a pretty joke post. It was supposed to be like a troll. Basically, I basically put on like the someone fishy thing, how I look, not thinking I was that big of like a hated person. And I basically said how I look, chat. It was completely a joke. And also I was going out, so I was like, yeah, let's see how other people see this. I got a load of hate. Basically what the joke was is if someone said I actually looked good, then I would say in the replies, I hate someone fishy, screenshot it and put it in like a compilation. Only one person did, so I didn't really do that. And I got straight up cooked, deep fried, I admit that. And to be honest, that one person who's compared me to a horror movie villain, I have very wrongfully been compared to Billy Loomis. I do not look like Billy Loomis. Nowhere near close. He has lighter hair and darker skin and like looks older than me. And here enters someone called Yo Boy TGP. Now at the start I was like, who is this guy? Why is he like embedding himself in the situation? Because that was like my real thoughts on that, and basically I just had like a friendly chat with him, just saying, yeah, I don't hate it. It's just all jokes. So I was kind of sort of pissed when he just made a community post saying that I didn't mean it. Well, mate, I would have done that myself. That's the kind of like the only thing that I really can say bad about this guy. He makes good videos. So, anyways, after this, I say, yo, dude, like, I would have posted this myself in his comment section. But instead, I made it very rudely, which is, my fault, not his. But he makes this video basically saying, me and the Someone Fishy fans, when Not Happy Brit makes another unfunny joke, and I was like, huh. Knowing my history with Someone Fishy fans, that's most likely a threat. So I make a video on it. He makes a response saying that's not a threat, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm kind of embarrassed now. And then he makes another joke, and I was like, what? Wait, why is this accurate? Why is this accurate? And it was like, it's just like a little spark in my heart. It was just like, oh, so like hate can be funny. And it's probably the first like well-constructed joke from like a Someone Fishy hates thing that I had seen. And I was like, so this guy isn't just completely the most unfunny person ever. And yeah, that's the end of the story. We made up. Like, we're good terms. We are on good terms. Go check out go check out his channel. I'll link it in the description. So continuing, because I was getting over this like entire situation, and I was like, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm completely dead. So I make a couple like shitty videos there and there, and I take a little break. I'm like, yeah, no. Like my YouTube Shorts isn't like performing that well, so I might as well just take a little break. And then I come like I come back. I make a couple good videos that I'm pretty fond of, and then we hit the stage of just pure, just hit the gold mine for this. this is the week that I got 95,000 views in 7 days, which is a absolutely crazy amount. So I also started with a Nimby video, of course. And I make a video on it, saying that, oh, you're farming off the death of Oliver Tree. You should be bloody ashamed of yourself. But you're right, it does work. But yeah, and 28,000 views, and that is probably like, I was like, wow, please overtake that stupid video, and sadly it didn't. Very sad about that. And then came my reaction to this, like I was like, what did you do? Which was actually the reaction in the video. In fact, I'm just quoting what came out of the video. What did you do? Because I was like shocked. Why would this get 28,000 views? And that video got 18,000 views. I was like, what? That's not supposed to happen. Make another Kirky Mad video just because of how copy and paste this guy is and how cringe it is and how I can basically just make a joke. And basically I found a video with just pretty much anything, like everything in it. And I'm like, this guy is on crack cocaine. Why would you put that at 18,000 views? Why? Like, I can get it. It's a funny joke. In fact, I got people hating, just because they don't have the same type of humor as me, and I'm pretty sure one of them had a K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm not sure though. I'll check after the video and I'll probably like leave a comment. But like, they say that like the joke isn't really funny, and what you find funny is subjective. So if someone's found it funny. Plus, the video has 36 likes, which, though, is not a lot compared to the view counts, which pretty much happens with every Shorts video. You gotta remember something, people. Shorts are not profitable on likes. Like, they're not profitable. You won't get a good like-to-view ratio. You never will. So, like, you scroll through my videos, you see, like, one that gets 36,000 views, and like, oh, that's really good. And then you scroll, then you see the likes, there's like 80. And you're like, what? I was expecting like 500. And here's the thing, even like the popular videos that gets like billions of views, only get like 100th of the likes. So that came like a shock to me. Because most of my videos get 1,000th of the likes. So there's some other things that I like need to like include in this. Like, basically, I just started this channel as like a joke, like a little joke. I was like, haha, my YouTube channel that I'd been working on for so long that got 76 subscribers, which at the time was a lot for me. Which now I'm a celebrity. Yeah. I'm just too. I'll be humble. I'll be humble, even though I'm so popular. All right, that's over with the joke. But basically, the important things are that when I started this channel, I'd already lost a couple channels that had gained over like a combined of like 200 followers. I got a couple, and then I had like a TikTok that I don't post on anymore, and I will not be showing you the link because there are some pretty bad jokes in there. Like, no, I'm not even gonna quote them. So, anyway, thank you for 200 subscribers and 1,000 likes. What are my plans for the future on my channel? I don't know. I'll probably just continue posting the same shitty videos that I make. Or I could go into my own little endeavours. Also, here's an animation I made.